everyone, Cash here, back with another video from FIFA 16. Yes, we are back after a short hiatus. We are back in our West Ham career. I didn't want to just leave this series hanging. It really bugs me when I don't finish off a series. So we are going to finish this second season that we're in, and then we'll call that a day for the series. But we've got a little bit of work to do. We're just short of the January transfer window, so we're going to be playing through these games. I'll show you the highlights up until that January transfer window, and then we'll play through the remainder of the second half until the season is over. But here again, the first game against Watford, it's going to be Aubameyang opening up the goals here as he gets the goal. Nice goal top shelf there, and that would actually be the only goal in this one as we win against Watford 1-0. Next up is going to be a match against Tottenham, and this one a big game as this is two teams towards the top of the table. As here in the 40th minute, this is going to be a poor tackle from the Tottenham defender, and he is going to earn himself a red card. That would put Tottenham one man down, Federico Fazio. But unfortunately, we aren't ever really able to get anything going as 90th minute, we cannot get a shot on goal, and this one would end in a 0-0 tie. We are not able to take advantage of the 10-man Tottenham squad, so that one's going to end 0-0. We earn 1 point now. Next up, it's a EuroLeague match against St. Johnstone. This, I believe, is the final group stage match for us. We've already clinched our spot into the knockout round. I think with a win here, we earn the we win our group, excuse me, as here Iheanacho is this guy, always an absolute cup monster, continues as he gets the goal. Here a foul will be called as we nearly steal that ball away, so Aubameyang going to be on the ball here, setting up the free kick. He is going to let this one rip, and he's going to find the back of the net. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang with the goal. This man, a monster. And this one would end in a 2-0 win, so we win our group. Now on to a game against Everton, and this one a huge game as it's a battle of 1 and 2. We are sitting in first in the Premier League table. Everton right behind us. Very weird to see those two teams at the top of the list, but it's going to be a turnover for us here as Fabiano going to rip the shot, or actually, excuse me, he's going to have the pass, but there's going to be a foul on the play. Bartra going to be called for the yellow, so the free kick going to be coming from Leighton Baines. He lines it up, takes a shot, and he's going to find the back of the net. The goal for Everton, so we go down 1-0. Looking to rebound, though, just seconds later, we're making the push, and Lanzini is going to get the instant reply. A ridiculous, we couldn't get anything going really the entire game, and a minute after Everton scores, we get the goal as well, so we save the point there. It's a tie, 1-1, and that will be it for the update games. We're back at the home screen here, and our next match is going to be against Manchester City. You see, Chelsea has now moved into second place. They're at 38, Tottenham at 36, Arsenal at 36 as well. Everton has actually taken a dip. They're all the way back in 5th now, but here we are. It's Nabil Fekir going to be taken out here early. The poor tackle from Vincent Kompany, and he is going to earn himself a yellow card. So the free kick, Tielemans on it, still looking for that free kick. We've been working on his free kick ability all season. That one, not the best free kick taken. As here, it's going to be Manchester City, 20th minute. They're going to take this ball. Nasri bringing it in. He is going to pass it off. Nice pass, and it's going to be a goal, an absolute ripper. I'm not even sure who that was that got the goal, but what perfect placement by him off that first touch, off the bottom of the crossbar. And we're going to be down 1-0. Looking for an answer, though, as we're in extra time here in this first half. This ball, we nearly get to it, but it's going to be cleared out. And actually, that is going to be it as we try to get an attack going here, but we cannot get anything. We got, I think, just one shot on goal in this entire game as we're looking to make the push, but it's not going to be enough as the whistle is called. So we're going to lose for the first time in a while to Manchester City, and now we are here. This is it. We have reached the January transfer window. We've got a few players returning off of the short season loans, and you see we have 3 games in this first week, a couple more after that, but pretty much a wide open month to make some transfers. We do not have a lot of money. As you see our objectives, we're currently sitting in first in the table. We have to reach the final in the European Cup, which is what this game is right here against Derby County. But as I said, not a lot of money, only about 12 million in transfer budget. We spent a lot of money in the summer transfer window, so we are going to have to look to maybe sell some players if we want to bring anyone in. Obviously, our starting 11 is pretty solid, but it'd be nice to add maybe a couple pieces for the bench as we make this push to, I don't know, maybe win the table, but at least make it to the Champions League. So Sacco, I think, is going to be one guy that he gets rarely any playing time. Iheanacho is our third option at striker, so we're going to list him up $5.5 million. That might earn us enough to buy somebody. Koyate is already on the transfer list. We're going to put up Matty Jarvis on the transfer list. He's only worth 3.1. I don't know if we'll even be able to sell him, but we'll just put him up there anyways. And then everyone else, no one else is really worth any money. Henry is worth 1.3. We'll just throw him up there anyways. We've got a lot of center backs. Anything we can do to earn a little bit extra. I don't really know if anybody up top. There's really no one else up at the top that we really want to sell because everybody at the top is who's in our starting lineup, and we've been playing so well. I don't really want to mess with it, but feel free to give me some suggestions in the comments below of who you think maybe I should sell and also who you think I should maybe go after. We're kind of looking at maybe some younger quality substitutes in the middle of the field. I think we maybe need another center mid, possibly another backline player, and maybe another striker. But let me know who you think. If you have any names we might be able to go after. It doesn't necessarily have to be a younger player, but obviously we don't have a lot of money. So whether it's an older player that is maybe a little bit cheaper. But you can see who I have on my short list currently. We'll maybe check into some of these guys. But let me know who else you think we could go after. But this Derby County game here in this FA Cup, I'm going to simulate it. The team has been playing so well. I haven't simulated any games this season, but to kind of get through this a little bit faster, I trust in this lineup to win this game. We do have another game in a couple days, but we do need to reach the final for our objective. Actually, I guess our objectives technically don't really matter, but this one going to be 1-1. Can we get the win, though? We cannot lose to Derby County, as Fecker had the goal in the 7th minute. What's it going to end with? Lanzini with the 54th minute goal. Is that going to be enough to hold on? And let's see, Lanzini, another goal. So there it is. We're going to win that one 3-1. So we will move on to the round of 16 in the European FA Cup. And after the game, look at this. Of course, the first offer is going to be for Adrian. We are in no interest of selling him. This guy's an absolute beast. So we will reject all offers right away. Then we'll do a little bit of training. We're going to hit all the young guys here, see if we can get anybody up. Is anyone? Yes, Cook is going to go up a point as he's up to now a 73. So another young guy we maybe could use at CDM a little bit more, especially if we sell some other players, which we have an offer for Koyate from Everton. They want 5.5. Let's bump this up to maybe 8.5, 9.5. Let's see, what do we settle on? 8.5, I think. Yes, we're going to see if we can get 8.5 out of them. I would take that for Koyate because that could possibly mean an entire another player that we could buy. And then we're going to get an offer for Aubameyang. And obviously I did say that we were not interested in selling any of our starters, and most of all Aubameyang. But you know what? Let's just put something out here. I'm almost going to guarantee this is going to be immediately rejected, but I'm going to make this. I think it ends up at 80 million, possibly 90. But you know what? They're offering 40. Our advisor is saying 49 to 59, but this guy, we paid quite a bit for him. If we could sell him for a bunch, that'd be cool because we could replace him with maybe a couple quality starters. So we'll have to see what happens there. I don't want to sell him. This was a guy that I picked out and we bought last year, so I love playing with him, but we'll just see. $80 million, that's a lot, so you can't really pass up 80 million. So that's where we will leave it for now. Until next time, we'll start moving through this transfer window again. Let me know in the comments down below who you think we should go after. As I said, possibly another backup for the back line, or maybe do we upgrade that right back? Bellerin is a 77. He is very good. He does hold his own, but maybe we upgrade that to another starter over 80. I think we have almost every starter now over 80. So maybe another right back or some other backline player, another center mid, possible CDM, and then maybe another striker. Although I don't know, a striker might be the least of our worries. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. Otherwise, that is going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.